have you ever lost a bunch of weight, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 kilos, only to put it back on with a bit of interest? This video, I'm going to explain why that happened and how to make sure that doesn't happen again. Usually, when we chase fast fat loss, we have to do certain things. We're not measuring fat, it's just weight in many people's cases, which is mistake number one, is that we're losing muscle mass while we're doing this, which does damage. To get those fast results, you'll often be doing things like severely restricting calories for long periods of time. What this will do is down-regulate our metabolism, meaning your body doesn't use as much energy every day, which means you're going to hit a plateau at some point, and then it becomes really, really difficult to keep losing / impossible. And when you go back to normal, you put extra weight on, so you put the weight plus interest on, because your metabolism doesn't just automatically reset back to its previous set point. Second thing is you can be losing muscle mass. Often when you crash diet, you severely restrict your food intake, you're going to lose muscle mass as a result of that. Muscle mass has a big role to play in our metabolism, or our metabolic rate, which is just how much energy you burn every second of the day, and less muscle equals less energy burnt. Okay, so again, you go back to normal eating, you're going to put on more body fat. Third way is your digestion. Digestion is going to suck. You're not going to be breaking down the food, absorbing the food. That's going to lead to other things like stress hormones, because your body's not getting what it needs. It's going to lead to poor energy. It's going to lead to poor drive, meaning your training's not going to be as effective or existent if you don't actually get to the gym because you're lacking drive. So there's all these factors, right? The question then becomes, well, if we want to lose the weight, or do we want to lose the weight and keep it off forever? And that's the key. So if we want to keep it off forever, there's a few things that we're focused on, okay? Number one is our mindset. We're thinking long term. We are not thinking about lose as much as possible in the next 4 weeks because I've got something on that I'm not prepared for, right? Who cares? Like, this is the rest of your life we're talking about. So that's the first part. The second part is, what do we actually do differently? Number one is we're not just going to be doing crazy cardio. We're going to be focused on strength training, building muscle, getting strong. We do those two things and we're going to be increasing our metabolic rate for the long term, making losing body fat and keeping it off forever much, much easier. Not to mention we're going to be healthier and blah, blah, blah. And then when it comes to our food, we're going to be making more sensible decisions. We're going to be focused on quality food, getting the nutrition that we need. We're not going to be doing any crash dieting. We're going to be trying to lose body fat whilst eating as much as possible. And that's going to allow us to make further changes as time goes on. As we hit little plateaus, we've got more wiggle room. Plus, we're going to be healthier. We're going to be able to recover from our workouts. We're going to be able to train better with more quality. We're going to be able to think and have a good life. Therefore, we're going to be able to stick to this plan for a long, long time / the rest of your life, because you don't just get to a destination and then stop, because then you go backwards. So it's really about our mindset, which then flows on to different practices in our nutrition and in our training, which are going to get us to the long-term result and keep us there. And one thing to finish on, it is easier to maintain than it is to attain, meaning it's easier to keep the result once you get to your desired body fat level or performance level or physique or whatever is your goal. It's easier to keep it than it is to get it in the first place. Okay, so if you ever feel like, oh, this is really, really hard, I can't keep doing this forever, etc., etc., it's okay. It's going to get easier as you get better as well. All right, hope that's helpful. See you on the next video. Bye.